talk. This one is kind of a bonus here, something that I probably might start doing as best of. As we're going to talk about the best TV series for the past year. So we're talking about the best TV series of 2020. All of these series are on HBO Max because basically that's all I watched. For the most part, there was a couple other series that I tried to check out, but didn't too much care for. And all of these series are fairly new, except for one. There's one series because I'm going by when I actually saw them and not when they actually was released. So this is kind of like what I've been watching this year. Next year is going to be just recent stuff or what season I'm watching. It's going to be kind of weird because I never did a series before, but we're going to talk about the TV series. So we're gonna start off with number 7 is a search party. I was able to binge watch season 1, 2, 3. Then come to find out that they just recently started season 4 in 2021. It's a series that just looking at it, I probably thought I ain't watching this, and then I messed around and watched it, and it turned out to be funny. It's a weird series. It's kind of something that's rare. Like you go in and you watch it from the beginning, and then it gets to a point where you feel like it jumps the shark. Usually, when a series jumps the shark, you ready to move on, right? But it does it in a way to where it's a gradual jumping of the shark because the story itself keeps you involved in what's going on, keeps you in it, and you want to stay in it to see how it's gonna end. I do recommend Search Party. Is crazy. At number 6, we have an older series I never seen before. It's called Carnival, and man, this series, man, it draws you in from the beginning. It's kind of a slow burn throughout the series, but it's an interesting burn because at the beginning, the so-called hero, the hero man, you talking about somebody who you don't even like or care about at the beginning of the series, and they gradually make you start caring about the character. It's crazy. So while you trying to warm up to the supposed to be hero of the series, you getting the stories and the background on other characters that you care about them before you actually care about the hero, which is kind of weird, but it was cool. It was cool. End of the series leave you wanting more because you want to see how certain things ended up, but overall it was a very good series. All right, now we're moving on to Stargirl season 1. I think they did a real good job with this one. I'm gonna. It was done like a comic book superhero supposed to be done. It never once felt like that it had a crazy agenda like a lot of WB has been doing lately. But this one really does it for me because it deals with things that a superhero is supposed to. Um, they they've taken on the villains and so on and so forth. It's not no. It just doesn't feel like it's filled with a whole lot of agendas. For the first season, I thought it was pretty well done. It gave you a lot in one season. It really did, and it was great. All right, moving on to number 4. Number 4, we sticking with the same label, and that's Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol season 2 live action was amazing, and the fact that every time they would do something And I'm thinking, oh, this is some weird stuff they did for the series. Then later on, I find out, no, this was actually in the comics. So I'm like, that, what's his name? Morrison? Grant Morrison? That mug on some serious drugs, man. I mean, that mug on some serious. But they was able to make the show very entertaining, fun. Brendan Fraser does a hell of a job playing Robot Man. That's a character and these are characters I never thought I would see on any screen. I mean, you rarely see him on the cartoons, Doom Patrol. Some of the stories that they had this year, man, I'm telling you, I can't wait for season 3. That's gonna be just off the chain crazy. All right, and now at number 3, and it's called Raised by Wolves. And I'm gonna tell you what, man, this series, it was just went one season, but man, you talking about engaging. The stories, the characters, there was just so much for a little amount of space that it looked like that they was using up. They had a lot of stuff going on. You think it was a simple story, but it's not. It's complicated. And it's interesting, man, where they're going. I'm very curious about some things, though, uh, coming up for season 2. They already said that there's going to be a season 2, so I'm looking forward to that. At number 2, that I enjoyed a lot is called His Dark Material, and the trailer is what got me wanting to watch it. Season 1 and season 2. I watched the trailers and I said, well, let me give this one a shot. I gave it a shot. I liked it, and it seemed, everything seemed kind of familiar to me. Like I seen some of this before, but I didn't really put it together till later on, till I started really seeing some similarity that I said, oh, this is the Golden Compass. And I'm real engaged in where it's going right now, and I'm enjoying it. They left me with a cliffhanger, so I'm expecting a season 3, but I hadn't heard any announcements yet. Definitely one you should add to your list, to watch list. And now we're going to number 1, one of the best series that I ever seen of all time, as well as the best of 2020. We have Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country, which I didn't know was from a book or a person. That I don't the backstory. I couldn't really tell you about the backstory. I was just interested in the series itself. Talking about a series that had a lot of everything. I mean, this it is is horror based. Sometimes it make you laugh. Sometimes it make you cry. Sometimes it scare the crap out of you. And seeing some things you never actually seen before or heard of before, and took some of the stuff that you've heard of before and just give it just a little twist and turned it to be a fun movie. Um, Most of the characters, uh, you have a liking for, and you really gonna hate the villain by by the end of the series. So is great, man. It is really great. They talk about a lot of different things, and they explain a lot of different things. They throw a lot of different concepts out there that makes it very fun and entertaining. And you're gonna scratch your head a little bit. You're gonna be some head scratching. One season. I don't know if that's gonna be it. I'm hoping that there's a second season. Hadn't heard anything, but it's definitely something that you should try to check out. I think you would like it. Anyway, that's it, man. That's the top series of 2020. Looking forward to what this series that's gonna come out in Gonna be watching in 2021. So hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you later. You have a good one, and stay safe.